Another episode of Funky and the Champ. I'm fat. Jamal's like skinny fat. Right? You're skinny fat.
Take it back.
Today I chose violence.
I'm suing. Sue them. I had the mute on for the fight. Sorry, Daniel. I did mute you.
You guys are gonna be lifetime enemies because of the shit you say the moment you get a microphone in your face. Bro, you're crazy. What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Funky and the Champ. I'm Daniel Cormier. That's my boy, Ben Askren. Ben, what's up, dog? You look fresh, like you just got out the shower. Your hair's all good and everything. What happened?
Yeah, I was coaching wrestling. Well, I'm a little late. I showed up a little bit late because I was coaching wrestling, going to a bunch of good topics, and so I stayed a little longer.
Who were you wrestling with?
Well, we got some college guys in town. So we got the Elam brothers from Missouri in town. Parker Keck guys was in town. Peyton Mako. And then some of my older high school guys.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Congratulations on a great world championship tournament also. Your kids look phenomenal. I mean, your kids wrestled like the best kids in the country, so good job, man. I mean, they wrestled tough. They wrestled tough.
Yes, sir.
Actually, they didn't wrestle tough.
I was going to say, he's going to be so mad at you when he hears you. You might want to start this one over. He's gonna come at you like a honey badger.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with Ben. It'll motivate the kid to do better next time. So Ben,
Oklahoma State guy, I don't know if you went to college at the same time, because this guy, he was a good junior college wrestler. You remember, I think his name's Jasper Lockett. His kid won a world title.
I saw it. Yeah. Ladarian. He's the man.
Is that your age or no?
Yeah, I know Jasper. I know him when D was really young, when Jasper was kind of starting to coach and everything. But Ben, the reason I wanted to get you on today, because the Paul brothers making a lot of noise in the world right now. Obviously, Jake Paul just beat Nate Diaz. Were you surprised that Nate was able to make it the whole 10 rounds with him?
I was thinking that, there's a chance that Jake puts him out early, but Nate Diaz is hard to put away. I actually just tweeted about this. A couple of people they literally copied my tweet, and my tweet was I did steal it from someone, although it wasn't a tweet. I stole it from him, I believe Terry Brands. He said, "No one's actually beat me. I just ran out of time," which is what it feels like in Nate Diaz fights. If he had an infinite amount of time, almost no one beats him. I mean, even like Leon Edwards, he was like coming on strong towards the end. But the other tweet I made was, I don't know how, Dale, this is the most amazing thing to me. Nate Diaz somehow always seems like he's winning, even though he loses.
How does he do that, bro? He always comes out better on the other side when he loses. It is not like he's losing competitive fights. No. He's like losing. Jake Paul won like 7 of the 10 rounds. 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know.
Everybody's still like, it's like Nate Diaz every single time comes out more popular, and he comes out more like better. Yeah. I don't know how he comes out better every time, when in reality, he's not really competing that well. Now, there were moments where I was like, let's go, Nate. And it seemed like in the middle rounds, Jake was tired, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And Nate, Mike was going to get him.
Yeah. No, I mean, how Nate does that, I don't know how he does it. Somehow he turns all these L's into wins. It really is the most amazing thing to me, because
bro, he landed one punch against Leon Edwards. Poor Leon Edwards. Like when Leon Edwards was trying to get a title fight, it seemed like it was never going to happen. It seemed like the guy was snake bit, because the only thing that could hurt him, he had a clean fight against Nate Diaz. Nate hits him with the right hand, points at him, and everybody's talking about, Leon might not be that good, man. And Leon got stung by Nate. It's like, poor Leon Edwards has already won 10 fights in a row. The guy just wants a title fight. He clearly is like one of the best welterweights in the world. Then he beats Kamaru Usman twice. It was like the whole time we should have been putting Leon Edwards in the title fight, but he was never getting it because the dude was snake bit. Then he pokes Bilal Muhammad in the eye. He's beating Bilal. It was like nothing was going right for the guy. Obviously, now he's the world champion. But Jake Paul, for me, did a good job, but still shows that there's a lot of work to be done. But what I will say about Jake Paul, bro, he's better than people try to give him credit for, and he's a lot tougher than people try to give him credit for. Because one of the areas I thought he would struggle was when it got hard, he would kind of fold up and kind of go back to making videos or doing something
honestly,
different.
That's
he doesn't pack it in, bro. He fights through the tough times.
That's what my plan was, to get in his face, and obviously he ended up being a lot better than I thought. But kind of like Nate Diaz, just keep moving forward, make it tough. And yeah, I thought actually, so I actually only watched live until round 4. Then I went and saw some cool stuff in Turkey. I had to go, but I thought as it was going into like round 4 that Jake was getting tired. Nate was going to start coming on and had a decent chance of winning, but then Jake just kept winning rounds, and he ended up winning, I think, eight-ish rounds or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, he fought through that tiredness. And a 10-round fight for a newer boxer is actually kind of long. A lot of them,
It's very difficult.
we hate the boxing model. They build them dudes up way too long. Just if you're really good, just put them in hard fights. I don't see what the problem is, but it's a long 10 rounds is a long fight, and he did well.
He did a good job, and he got the job done. And once again, Jake Paul proves why, he draws so much buzz around him. Another guy that draws buzz around him is his brother, Logan Paul, who wrestled at SummerSlam. Bro, listen, he was in the very first match of their pay-per-view, gets on a plane, flies to Dallas in his wrestling gear to watch his brother. Like, how are these two guys? They're living a movie, right? Like they're not even living in reality. It's like a movie, these two. One's in freaking Detroit wrestling WrestleMania.
You were a referee once, but are you jealous because you never got to do a wrestling match? You want to do at least one, don't you?
Even if I did a match, I couldn't do it like Logan Paul. Bro, he's good. He's really good. He's really good at professional wrestling. But this guy then jumps on a plane and flies down to Dallas. Like, they're not living in reality. They could never have imagined this would be their lives.
Yeah, no, it's pretty impressive. Do you think Jake, he said he's going to, will fight Nate Diaz in MMA?
No.
No way. Hell no.
No chance he fights Nate in MMA. Nate will submit him. If they fight, Nate will submit him.
But that's the fight for him to take, because Nate is not a great takedown guy. He's not a great kicker. Yeah, you would think. I would assume.
Yeah.
But if you were going to take a fight against someone better, you're going to take a fight against someone who's not a good wrestler, who's going to take you down and beat you up, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll take less confidence now in Jake Paul fighting Nate in MMA because of last weekend. Jake's best chance of dominating Nate Diaz was in boxing. And he didn't, while he did win the fight convincingly, he didn't put him out like many people thought he would. Yeah. And that's different. So here's one more thing. Jake Paul's brother, Logan, fights at SummerSlam, goes down, watches the fight. Today it is announced that he's fighting Dillon Danis in a boxing match. Bro, this is a guy that boxed Floyd Mayweather. How in the world do you go from boxing Floyd Mayweather to boxing Dillon Danis?
Well, wasn't the Floyd thing an exhibition? And I mean, like,
doesn't matter.
There was the one clip. Yes, it does. It does matter, because there was the one clip. You remember there was the one clip where he said, like, Floyd, calm down over there. You hit me kind of harder. Something to that effect. Like,
no, that's not true. That
what do you mean that's
Ben.
not true? I saw it.
Ben,
I watched it.
AI created that.
AI created
that video. AI created a fake video and you fell for it. There's no video of Floyd getting told by Logan Paul not to hit him so hard.
I thought I saw it somewhere. Now I got to Google it. We need for our podcast, we need someone like Rogan has, where they just pull up the facts so they know which one of us is telling the truth.
Yeah. What's up, guys? I'm Daniel Cormier. The fall season is right around the corner, so I know that you guys are looking for convenient, wholesome meals to help on those busy, busy days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you with that. They will help you fuel up fast with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved meals that are ready in only 2 minutes. And they come straight to your doorstep. Guys, you'll save time, you'll eat well, and you'll stay in line with that healthy lifestyle that you guys are trying to live. Especially as we head into the fall, it starts to get a little chilly. You want to eat some soup. You want to feel good, right? Factor can help you. Don't miss a beat. You can choose from more than 35 plus chef-prepared meals that are ready in only 2 minutes. So you get to eat and you ain't got to wait for it. So you kind of live in that DC lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about? So all you got to do, head to factormeals.com/DCTV50 to save 50% off of your order. Again, factormeals.com/DCTV50 to save 50% off. Let's get to the video, guys. Let's rock and roll. But anyways, he's fighting Dillon Danis. What do you make of that? Because you went from fighting the greatest boxer of all time to Dillon Danis.
Well, I mean, this one's gonna be a real fight. Like I said, I don't know if listen. This is a professional wrestler we're talking about here, Daniel. So I don't know if the last one was real. This one is gonna be real. Danis hasn't showed up at a fight since your kid was pooping in his diapers. So we're not all that. Your kid's like 13, so it's been a while. So we're not sure Dillon Danis is gonna show up. You never know.
You don't think he's gonna show?
Well, has he ever showed up?
Bro, he fought in Bellator a couple times. He did some jiu-jitsu super fights.
Forever.
Yes, it's been forever. And he's been scheduled to fight, but he never quite shows up. So then you start to get the idea that with Dillon Danis, a lot of people are like, would Dillon Danis just go away? Because he's a bit of a troll, right? He's on everybody's stuff, talking shit, talking trash, but he never quite shows up. Do you feel that same way? Like, dude, could this guy just go away?
Yeah, you know who I feel that way about also. Dillon Danis fought in June of 2019, Daniel. That is 4 years and 2 months ago.
Yes.
That's a
Who
long
else do you
time.
feel that way about, Ben?
Conor McGregor. Get in the damn. We say how many this comes up on like every other show because this guy won't stop tweeting. Either get in the damn cage.
Well, they're together though, right? Dillon Danis and Conor McGregor are like friends and teammates.
Buddies. Yes, they're buddies.
So they got the script. It's like Chael Sonnen and Colby Covington
together. Yeah.
Chael Sonnen and Colby. It's like you got the script, follow the script.
Yeah. I don't think Dillon Danis is going to show up. You never know. I think it's possible. Logan's, he's big and athletic. He hasn't been in as many boxing matches, but I think he's got a serious size advantage. So, and we've never seen Dillon box. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. So I'll go with Logan Paul.
You think Logan Paul's going to knock him out?
I've never seen Dillon. Does Dillon Danis box? The one fight I watched, one Dillon Danis fight, and he freaking like pulled guard, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that one. Pretty sure he like dove underneath the guy and then got a leg lock or something to that.
Dillon Danis is not going to be able to box Jake Paul. He's too small.
Yes.
We also saw Dillon Danis get choked out by some guy at a club. You remember that video where?
Oh my god. So bad.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
What about Michael Chandler still like trying to make Conor McGregor fight him? Bro, it's over, Mike. I think it's over for Chandler, bro. I think it's over. He's not fighting Chandler, bro. It's so sad to see.
It's not looking good. If I was Michael, here's what my advice would be. I would just start being dismissive. Anytime someone asks me, I'd be like, I'm going to fight someone else because that guy doesn't fight anymore. I'm sick. I wasted my time. He got me. He tricked me. He made me think he was a real fighter anymore. He's not. He used to be a real fighter. He used to train. He doesn't fight anymore. He tricked me. He made me waste my time. Now I'm going to move on because that guy, he won't even pee in a cup.
You think that'll work?
Oh, it's his best choice. I mean, that's what I had to do. That's what I had to do, George. And I might have to. I was going to leave George alone because he retired, and then he said he wanted to box me, and I'm like,
that's what I was going to ask you. Like the last thing, like, bro, do you really want to fight Masvidal?
Yes, but you know when he said I retire, I'm like, okay, whatever. That's the only fight I want. I don't want to fight anyone else. I don't really like fighting anymore. I coach wrestling. That's it. But if he wants to fight, I would love to fight him. And the first time, what I had to resort to, because Daniel, we all have egos, and the one thing that drives fighters crazy, because they're mostly really if you fight in a cage, you're probably a really tough guy, is when you start being really dismissive and just treating them like a bitch. People can't handle that, and they got to puff their feathers out, and they got to be like, all right, I'm going to get you. And that was what I had to do the first time. So I might have to start doing that again. But that's what I would do if I were Michael Chandler. I would just make him feel like this guy, he's a pathetic little bitch. He doesn't want to fight. That's what I would try to do. Do you think Masvidal would fight you? Because the reality is he kind of got the fairy tale ending, right? Like you guys had all that bad blood. He won the fight in the way he did, and he kind of rolled off into the sunset. And now it's like, well, okay, in all fairness,
if you get it back, what if you get it back and you win?
Well, yeah, that's why he won't do it. And he's not scared of fighting. And he's not scared of like the pain, right? Because but there's multiple fears. What he's scared of is being embarrassed, right? If
you think you would embarrass him, Ben? You think you would embarrass him that fight? You're gonna keep taking him down.
I'll rub his face in the ground for about 15 minutes and leave him with some Matt Burns here. He'll be real embarrassed. But he didn't ride off at the sunset, Daniel, because in all fairness, 2019 was like a fairy tale for him. Like you mentioned.
It was the year of Masvidal,
but he did lose 4 in a row in his career.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like he rode off into the sunset of y'all's rivalry.
Yeah, that's
because now it's over, right? It's always like, I always got that one on you. And if I never give it back, it's like me in video games, right? If you and I play a video game. So I live in this is what I live in.
You're really good at video games. I don't know if I want to play you.
I am, yeah. I live in this, right? I live in the fact that the last time you and I had a kid wrestle, my kid won.
Who?
Doesn't matter how many of the other ones you won.
Cody Merrill,
my kid won the last match. So it's like, I live in that, right? So it's like, forget that if I'm 1-5 against you. Forget that last year in the finals, your boy beat Moses Mendoza. I don't care about that. The last one we won. So it's like that. With Masvidal, it's like, if I could never wrestle another one of your kids, I wouldn't. But it's like, because then you give it back. So he rode into the sunset of the rivalry, is what I mean.
So I don't know why he brought it up again, because it was dead to me, and then said he wanted to box me. Like, why would I do
he will hit you. If you don't stop, he will hit you upside your head on the streets of Miami like he did to Colby Covington.
I think he got sued for that.
Yeah, but still, would you sue him or would you fight?
No, here's what I would do. I would say, I will sue you unless you fight me in a cage.
So you want him, all you want is to get your hands on him in a cage.
That's all I want. Listen, very few times in life do we get one back. I would love to get one back. You know, I would like to try again. That's what I would like.
Would you want to choke him? Would you want to choke him out, or would you want to just beat him for 15 minutes?
Beat him for 15 minutes.
Yeah, right. Sure. You're so crazy. He's not scared, bro. He's not scared.
No,
George Masvidal is not afraid of a fight.
No, there's lots of fears we can have in life. We as men, Daniel, we can have lots of fears. You're scared. I'll tell you what I'm scared of. Scared of snakes. I'm scared of sharks. I won't go in deep water. I don't mess with them sharks. That's their house, right? George Masvidal, he's not scared of a fight. He's not scared of a physical altercation. He's scared of being embarrassed and losing status. That's what he's fearful of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there are a number of fears, guys, as you hear Ben Askren say it.
What are you scared of, Daniel?
Me?
Yeah.
Everything. Bro, I'm scared of everything. Every animal, every dog that's not mine. I'm definitely afraid of birds. Bro, they got a big bad bird.
Birds?
Bro, they got a bird. Bro, they have a bird. Dude, there's a bird in this world that looks crazy, bro.
You're scared of birds.
Bro, I'm so scared of birds.
Real?
I swear to God. There's a bird that stands about 6 feet tall and his nose goes straight down. He looks angry as hell. You've seen this bird before. I don't know what it's called anymore. But if that big bad son of a bitch get behind you, you're fucked, bro. That bird will fuck you up, dog. I know it as a fact. I'm definitely afraid of birds. I'm scared of water. I'm scared of dogs. I hate squirrels.
You're scared of water. Why are you scared of water?
I hate squirrels that don't run. Like those squirrels at the Olympic trains that don't run away. They terrified. I would walk around the opposite side of the dorms when I would see those little black squirrels that don't run away when you come close to them. Shit like that bothers me.
They don't do nothing.
They will bite you and eat you.
They don't bite you. They don't bite you.
Bro, they will bite you and eat you the hell up. I'm trying to find that bird for you.
Oh my God.
Before I let you go.
Oh my God.
It's a big bird.
Luis, you got to put the bird. I don't know what bird he's talking about. You got to put it on here.
Dude, it's crazy. This bird. I'll send a picture. Guys, once again, I'm Daniel Cormier. That's been Askren. Thank you guys for always joining us and supporting us. For Funky and the Champ.
Oh my God. Peace.